being up in Canada and feeling like I was far away from everything that was happening. I have a lot of friends throughout the league who were in Minnesota, for example, or in other cities where there was protests happening, and their cities are literally on fire, and everything was so calm where I was. And so I remember just being devastated watching on TV and feeling like I had no voice in it. And so pretty quickly got to talking to other guys in the league, and we were able to come up with something in terms of meetings and getting guys on the same page and moving towards a central idea. But I didn't start Black Players for Change. It was started by all of us, and I was elected and chosen into the position of executive director. And so I just feel like a steward of the organization, trying to build something for the next generation.
I'm gonna post pictures of the club hasn't even announced me yet, bro. Damn. I'm back. I'm back again. Everybody's like, all right, J-Mo's back.
You are the star,
Thank you.
I had early talks with the club that, they wanted me around, and I told them that I wanted to be around. There was interest from other teams or whatnot, but it wasn't ever really a choice for me. It was always going to be here. And so just waited until it was my turn. They got the coach in order, they got a couple other pieces in order, and then we got our stuff figured out. I had built up an incredible history with this club from getting here in 2014. I feel like we've grown together, going through the first couple of seasons the way we did, and ultimately reaching the heights that we have. I know some fans by name, and that's a product of being around, talking to them after games, being in the Tunnel Club after games, and it just feels like family. So it wasn't something that I took very lightly, the decision, but something that I always knew I wanted to stay. The injuries have been tough. Having gone through it for the first time where it's been injury after injury, there's probably a couple things that we can point to, schedule being one of them, with the pandemic, having to be off and run outside on the streets and then come back. I just have a lot of miles on my legs, so that was going to cause issues. All of these types of things, not really having consistent training has hurt. And so it's been tough to manage through mentally because you want to be out there giving your all.
It's been a long time out for me. Been working really hard for this day. Happy I could come on and make a difference for the team, man.
Yes! Yes!
But I know I have a lot to give, whether I'm on the pitch or not on the pitch.
Coronavirus has brought all of the sports world to a standstill, and its impact can be seen everywhere, including
MLS
in soccer.
has suspended its season for 30 days.
Soccer suspending its season for 30 days because of COVID-19. MLS will continue to assess the situation with its medical task force and public health officials. The league and clubs will communicate plans for the continuation of the 2020
there is a real sense of loss of many of sports fans overall, and clearly in the soccer world. Our fans are so deeply connected with their clubs. There's a community and a passion.
Obviously, it's been a crazy period for everyone all over the world. Uncharted territory.
Hi everyone, it's Quentin Westberg. Hope you're all at home and safe.
Let's all do our part to help stop the spread of the virus.
I want to thank all of the medical professionals, all of our healthcare workers who are working tirelessly to keep us healthy, to keep us safe, stay strong. Hope to see everyone soon.
Keeping fit, I think, was the main thing on my mind.
What's up, everybody? It's Justin Morrow here. I got your next TFC workout on tap. Grab a couple of canned goods from the pantry, and they'll make a couple of these exercises a little more difficult.
it was a chance for me to go back and stay with my family and to enjoy that time.
Making sure that we were finding good routines for our kids and keeping them healthy, happy, safe, engaged. The time that I was able to spend with my wife and my kids, you never take that for granted, however it comes.
Woo! Good job, guys. I hope I got you sweating a little bit. Please stay safe, stay healthy. If you want more content, more workouts, we got it coming. Stay up on TFC's Instagram, Twitter, YouTube channels. Check out our website, and we'll be in touch soon. All right, guys, stay safe.
On the back of COVID, being at home for months on end, being stressed about what's happening in the world with the virus, and then you go through tense return to play negotiations, and right at the crescendo of the negotiations, George Floyd is killed. And so for me, it just felt like my world was crumbling, and I sat at home here in Toronto, and all I can do was look at social media and watch the news because it was relatively calm here in Toronto. And I felt disconnected in that moment, and that hurt as well, because I wanted to be with my parents in Cleveland, knowing that they're safe. I wanted to be with my ex-teammates spread across the United States in areas where there was a lot of rioting going on, and I wanted to be there to support everyone, and I couldn't be. And so pretty quickly after the death of George Floyd, this group formed, and that was so rewarding for me, so rewarding for a lot of us. And there's a lot of emotional buy-in there, because like you said, there's so much pain and anger to go around, but when you can channel that into something positive, that's what we've done, and we are ready to make real change.
A demonstration and symbolism, very powerful symbolism, from the Black Players for Change organisation, which was only launched 19 days ago, an organisation that wants to give black players a voice both within and beyond Major League Soccer to press for systemic change. I think these are pictures that will resonate around the world and certainly have created lasting impressions on all the people that have seen them either there in person or much more likely via their television screens right across the United States this evening.
You know, it's just been an incredibly emotional year. And like you said, you start with something like a pandemic, all the emotions that come along with that, the stress, the anxiety, and you combine it with what happened in America, and it's just been really tough for me emotionally this year. It'll be difficult to be playing these games with everything that's happened, but I'll be honored to be out there as always representing Toronto, which is such a great city. And I felt incredible support from them. And I'm just happy that we have this platform as professional athletes, specifically professional soccer players, to be able to keep this awareness going, keep this conversation going, and just be the start of a bigger initiative, a bigger action to really make change.
Justin Morrow's group, Black Players for Change, Justin Morrow, Toronto FC, playing a huge role this year as the executive director of Black Players for Change. And it had never even crossed my mind that it wouldn't be an individual, that it would be given to the group. But in the end, it just makes so much sense.
I'm with you. The Black Players for Change should win the award. As he said to me, they're not in it for validation. They're not in it for trophies, really. But it is just an expression and a symbol that the recognition that they've done, and Major League Soccer recognizing that. 2020 has been a tough year for a lot of people, but how can we make positives out of it? That's one.
It's an incredible honor for our organization to receive this award. You know, we felt between the three finalists that they were all very deserving, but really happy that it's going to the full group, because honestly, the power of our organization is in the group and the collective. What we are doing is historic, being a completely player-led organization. The things that we've achieved this year are due to everyone's hard work. And there's been no shortage of guys that have been raising their voices, being leaders this year, which is so important. And so we're very happy that the organization is receiving this award. I didn't start Black Players for Change. It was started by all of us, and I was elected and chosen. I just feel like a steward of the organization. Justin Morrow is not Black Players for Change. This is the Players organization, and it's a movement, and it's something that won't die down.
Details are nice. The fist, blacked out nameplate, got the logos on the side. Details. That's nice. Can't wait to put this on.
From the outset, we were going to do a lot of work on our own, meaning separate from Major League Soccer, working in our communities, working on social justice issues, working to support the grassroots organizations that are already doing such good work. And then on the other side, it's working with Major League Soccer to make some change within the league, to increase Black representation in terms of head coaches. We have a Rooney Rule in Major League Soccer. It's called the Diversity Initiative. The Rooney Rule is a rule that's aimed at increasing Black representation in terms of coaching, assistant coaching, and executives in the NFL. And it helps with the hiring process in terms of having candidates of color interview and also having representation in the room when they're interviewing, because it's been shown to have a direct effect on the hiring process. So one of our near-term goals is to get that rewritten and implemented in the fact that the league is accountable for it. And they're on board with that. We're working through that together with them and the MLS Diversity Committee, which we helped organize. Social justice is something that's always been a part of me through my upbringing. You know, my parents instilled very important values in me, which got reinforced through my educational experience and going to schools that were meant to serve others. It is something that will always stay with me no matter what I do. But I think the thing that I have learned the most, the lessons that I'll take with me the most from this, is ways to bring people together, because oftentimes this can be a divisive issue. It's a test of being able to manage people and manage teams and manage conversations. And so all of those things have helped me in the locker room a lot, helped me to grow as a player in ways that just playing soccer wouldn't. And so I try to take all of those things from Black Players for Change and put them on the pitch. And then when that time is done, I'll continue to bring people together.